Tokyo, Japan. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
So excited to be here. It's a gorgeous day and it's time for breakfast. We are pretty obsessed with Asian convenience stores, so today we're going to go to the 7-Eleven and see what we can pick up to break our fast. And Family Marts in Japan are awesome because there is such a range of food. There's hot food, there's onigiri, which are rice balls, which we just bought. There's just, honestly, baked goods, completely different to what we're used to at home. So we got a number of things. We got 2 teas each and also some onigiri, which are rice balls. There's instructions on how to open these, so let's see. 1, so you pull that down and then 2, so slip that out and then slip out that sleeve. Genius! So we've basically got a sheet of nori or seaweed wrapped around a triangle piece of rice that's got a load of filling in it. I have no idea what flavour mine is, but I'm going to give it a go and find out. Inside there appears to be like a shrimp and mayonnaise type mixture. It's really tasty. The rice is just really soft and the mixtures are really creamy.
I'm starting with this little one. I don't know if it's called onigiri, but it's just rice actually with some sort of brown sauce, and it's being like blowtorched. Oh.
Blowtorched rice.
For breakfast in Japan. I've dreamed about this 7-Eleven Japanese breakfast for so long. I think it's a miso. It's a really good denseness, great weight. It's like a sweet miso soaked rice. It's a perfect stickiness. What a way to start the Japanese eating. There is 3 weeks of this in our future. I'm so excited. And it's so fun in Japan because everything is in Japanese. Everything. Everywhere you look. So you never know what you're buying or what you're doing. So it's a real adventure eating here. Because everything is a bit of a surprise.
So I have got for my second roll some sort of sushi roll. I think it says chicken, like fried chicken. So let's find out. I just love the way.
Can you read Japanese?
I can read. I did learn Japanese in school, but I've completely forgotten it. But I can still read a little bit of the hiragana. So that's helpful.
What's my hiragana?
Hiragana is like the type of script. So that says tori karaage, which is fried chicken. So we'll see if I'm right.
We'll keep you on.
Okay, number 2. Look, this is just ingenious. You take that off, and then where's number 3? Oh, I might have stuffed it up here. Oh no, there we go. And then wrap that back up. Some sort of mayonnaise-y protein filling. It's so good. And I was right. It's fried chicken covered in like a mayonnaise sauce. That is so good. I'm so happy to be in Japan. Each rice ball or rice roll was about $1 US, so really, really affordable and so tasty.
Fueled up, ready to roll. We're now going to go check out one of the famous places in Tokyo, which you may know, Harajuku.
Tokyo Subway have this awesome app, so you type in the station where you're at, where you want to go, and then it tells you which line to catch and how much it costs. Perfect.
And it works offline.
Perfect.
Filming with a brand new camera setup today. So if things look a little bit different, that's why, and I'm still learning to use it because I have not read a single line of the manual. So hopefully it looks okay. Let us know in the comments below.
We're exploring Harajuku's lanes. Harajuku is really well known for people dressed up in crazy fashion as anime characters. We haven't really seen too many of those types of people, but I'm on the lookout. I love their costumes. Super touristy on the main strip of Harajuku, but it's also really fun. There's loads of people, all these different shops, crazy people dressed up in crazy outfits. Is really, really stimulating with the senses. But if you branch off into some of the little lanes that veer off the main strip, there's some great little cafes and just little boutiques to explore. Walk around Harajuku and we started to get hungry, so we figure it's Japan, so it's time for conveyor belt sushi. We're just in line at Katsumidori. Shouldn't be too long. This is so exciting. We've sat down at our table. We've got an iPad which is in English to choose what we want off the menu, and there's also stuff going past on the conveyor belt, so we can whip off any place that we like the look of from there too. So you can just help yourself to matcha or green tea. So there's some matcha powder here, and then there's your own little hot water tap. This is the best. Sushi just arrived on a little train. I have been dreaming about eating uni or sea urchin for months. So I am going to try the uni nigiri first. I'm just going to go naked, not even put soy sauce or wasabi, and just see what it tastes like. The sea urchin is really creamy and really almost sweet. It's so rich and works perfectly with the rice. It is so good. This is young sardine. I'm going to pop a little bit of wasabi just on the top there, and just a little bit of soy sauce on the top. There's about 10 little young... Oh no, this is not the young sardines, it's the white bait. Sorry, it's white bait. I'm just gonna go for it. They look quite squishy. Quite a strong fishy flavour. Almost a little bit crunchy. The spring onion is really good with it. This is really fresh and sort of cuts through the fishiness. Nice Nice, but not my favourite.
One of my favourite things in Japanese cuisine is how they use eel all the time. I love eel. I think it's such a tasty protein. So this one's like a seared eel, so it's just slightly cooked and looks like it's got a little bit of a glaze on top. I'm not going to add any wasabi or anything like that to this. It's so light, it's just so fresh, so soft, a tiny bit of sweetness from the glaze. It's just heaven. It's so healthy feeling. You feel good eating it, you feel happy eating it. Oh, yum.
This is the scallop, so raw scallop, and it should be pretty sweet. The flavour is really delicate. There's not a very strong flavour. Quite creamy, really good texture. It's really nice and light. That's real good. So Katsu Midori is like a budget sushi conveyor belt restaurant, but they're known for having really good quality fish despite the really cheap price. So plates range from about $1 US, it's the cheapest plate, up to about $5. And there's just so much variety. There's even things going past like fruit salad and rice cakes and what else did we see? Wedges even. But the fish is definitely standout. In the past, I've totally been guilty of grabbing wasabi and mixing it in with the soy sauce and then dipping my sushi in that way. But apparently the correct way to do it is to put wasabi on the fish and then dip the fish side into the soy if you're wanting it, rather than dipping the rice into the soy and swirling it about. And it's also perfectly acceptable to eat nigiri with your hands, so I'm going to do that. Salmon looks amazing. And tastes incredible. I had a bit of spring onion and a little bit of what's that called, ginger or fresh ginger on the top. And it's really clean and really simple. That fish though is so good. Final plates, raw prawn, my favourite, and pretty much like half a glazed eel. It's massive, but looks really, really delicious. The world's biggest crossing is so insane, so many people. Katsu Midori for lunch was really great, really worth a visit. We had 8 plates of sushi and it worked out to be about $12 US, so super affordable.
Bargain.
They have a few shops around the city, so we'll pop details in the description below. If you like this video, we are in Japan for 3 more weeks, so please subscribe and follow along on our adventures, and if you love this video, would love a comment or a thumbs up. We hope we've inspired you to eat and explore like a traveller with this video, not a tourist.
Sayonara!